Alright everybody, welcome back to EA Sports PGA Tour. So we'll be off doing the US Open at Pinehurst number 2, the village of Pinehurst in North Carolina, which is only a few hours away from where I live. I would love to be able to play it one day, but who knows. I hate driving. And I know it's a lot of money to play places like that. I don't even know if the public can play it. So we have 4 to 7 mile per hour winds. Right now Scheffler is in the lead at -7. To put that in perspective, I'm pretty sure what won it was -6 this year. So yeah.
There may be no tournament on the planet that so supremely tests a golfer's ability than this one. An under-par score, not a given for the winner. US Open rough? Oh yes, that is very much a thing. Narrow fairways, tight landing areas, rock-hard greens? Yes, yes, and yes. Mistakes must be kept to an absolute minimum. This is the most demanding test in golf. This is the United States Open.
I like that they changed the intro based on the course. They give you little stuff on the course. It's really nice.
And the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, it's opening round coverage of the third of golf's 4 majors, the United States Open. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round 1. The former Texas Longhorn Scotty Scheffler is the leader. He's got it going early at 7 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer ready to try and win that sterling silver US Open
with
trophy.
the way the greens are here, and with our power, we either have to do one or two things. On holes like this where it's only 402, we either need to get it as close as we can for either a chip or a flop, or we need to lay back with a 7-wood or something like that in order to get a full wedge, maybe even an iron. And we're just going to try it out. 4 or 7 miles per hour. We're going to go with the driver. See what our luck is on the dispersion, and it looks to be pretty good.
And there's a good start. That one in the fairway.
It better give us a little drop from this.
So after nearly driving this par 4, his second from behind the green.
And I can't see anything because of that. Okay, though, so the wind's into us. Okay. So we'll go a little bit further past. Oh, I could have just done this. I'm stupid. Underswung and everything. That's alright. We have a putt at it. Didn't mean to really underswing at all. So from here, it's definitely going to the right. At our feet, it's going a decent bit. A little bit uphill, but then it goes down. It's saying 1.6 at our feet. I don't know if it's gonna quite do that much. Alright.
Oh, yes.
It didn't do as much as it said, which is a good thing. So I started myself in started today myself in the final tournament that I'll be playing in this year, and it's called the Monticello Cup because that's the course I play at. And alright, this hole we can go ahead and just hit driver. Yeah. And it's a Ryder Cup style, so okay. And so it's each 9 you switch instead of you play 18 and then, you know. It's a 2-day thing, today and tomorrow.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the
111, again, wind helping, which kind of hurts us because that means we're not going to get as much spin. Could be good. Oh yeah.
That was a good strike. Took it straight
And it was
to the
around
ground.
40 degrees when we started, so it was pretty chilly up until we got to hole
Yes, can't
11.
ask for a better start to a round than this.
Hole 11, I was able to
Back-to-back
take a layer,
birdies at 1
and then hole
and
13
2.
took off another. So, but the
Next
first
up
9
is
was
a par 4 third.
it was a modified alternate shot, so we both hit off the tee, and then whoever's drive we take, the other person hits. So like off the first tee, we took my drive, so the next my partner hit the next shot. It's just like that. And they do that because, you know, handicaps play a big part into it, and you know, we're not pros or anything like that. So, oh, that flayed out there.
That is right, and that could be trouble.
Okay, that's not bad.
And this one's
That's
slowed
not
up
bad.
by
I got
the
through the
leaves,
trees.
and that's not going to be a great result. Pretty shaggy lie here as he'll try to muster up something for his second.
Okay, so the flop is too short, so we do have to hit a pitch. Damn. I was hoping we were close enough to flop, but okay, that's fine. They're not running as fast as I would have thought, because from the rough,
and for a short little shot, the heavy
with a
rough
pitch,
certainly makes things more difficult as the putt gets between the club face
I would
and the
not
ball.
have thought that
Not bad,
that
all things considered.
would. Well, it was going straight up the hill. I'll give it that. It was going straight up the hill, so I should have accounted for that, but I didn't. Ooh, broke a ton at the end, but other than that, nothing. So missed opportunity, mostly on the second shot. And then the next 9 was a better ball, a two-man better ball. So, you know, we each play our own ball, and the best score is what you count. So
Getting ready for hole number 4.
and then tomorrow is going to be this a better ball as well, I believe, and then the final 9 is going to be a scramble. So super fun. Super fun 2 days, and luckily I got to play with somebody I have played with before. Good dude. Ooh. Oh, that got.
That's not going to be good.
I feel like that got really unlucky with where it just
He's got a clear
stopped.
path to the green, but this
I don't want to do a
definitely
hack.
not
Our
where you wanna
approach
be for
will
your
be
second.
fine. It's 155. 90 to 98, so I mean we can hit the pitching wedge. 91 to 98, so it's slightly better. And with the wind, you know, definitely get it there. I did not mean to overswing. Sit. It's
well, we
fine.
had a chance to look at the lie, and well, just getting that ball in the green itself was really an accomplishment. Good shot.
Look here at birdie.
But my partner got
Really
one
not a
stroke on the
whole lot
front
to
9
this.
and
It's
then
gonna
2
be a little
shots on the
tough from the
back.
slope.
So
Other than that, just slightly to
on the
left.
front it didn't matter, but on the back the last hole mattered. On the one shot, it allowed us. It allowed us to tie that hole because. So it was pretty wet because of course we're starting early.
Okay.
And
finished off.
I actually didn't. I haven't looked, but I did check at the end of the day today, and the spikes on my shoes are very worn out.
Up next,
So I was slipping a lot.
The 5th hole.
If it was real wet, or if it was really kind of bare, I was slipping a lot. And so that was causing 1 or 2 errant drives. The one ended up perfect, but the one was really bad, where it caused a massive pull. Don't do it.
Safely in the fairway.
Okay, I don't know about that. 4.9 below.
Well
Yeah.
within range from here. A second now
All
to
right,
the par 5.
decent bit uphill with the wind. So with an 8 iron, let's hit a low one and just go full. I was gonna say I'll probably hit it overswing. It's a good shot. It just
That half the equation
needed to
on
land
that
a little
shot,
bit
the
shorter.
distance. not quite.
It was a really good shot. It's going way up the hill
Yeah,
there.
not quite a
so
foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and let's see how good you can chip.
I need to chip good. Oh. It was okay chip. I don't know about it running up that far since it hit into a humongous hill.
A 9-footer now for his birdie.
Oh yeah, this is a par 5.
Yes, a good read. It's a birdie. Par 5.
But the one drive where I slipped, I pulled it like 50 yards left. It was, and it's a 604-yard par 5 because we of course play off the whites instead of the back tees, the blues, which is what I normally play off of. And I was looking for my ball, could not find it, and then we finally found the thing, so we can go pretty high on this. Let's do that and come back. I finally found it. I had walked back a little bit. I did not mean to go over anything. Sorry. 2-putt par, hopefully. And it actually had bounced back into the fairway. It went dead in the middle of the trees. I saw it come down, but I guess it just took a couple of weird hops.
Oh, it is a birdie putt.
Downhill the whole way almost. Yeah, I saw it come down, but it must have taken a weird hop. Oh wow, the speed was good. Speed was good, but the direction, I needed way more. I don't even know this is enough speed. Yeah, okay.
Nicely read there. It is a par.
That's a tough 2-putt.
And he'll stay at -3.
And so I was probably another 400 yards, 450 yards. Because the drive went nowhere, like I said. It came backwards. And so it was in the fairway, and if you're in the fairway, you know, you can do the 1 club length, no forward to the hole, so I just made myself a better lie. Where's the pin? Oh, right there. Damn. There's no way I get over these trees, right? I don't think so. Nah, I don't think we get over the trees, so we're just gonna lay up with the 3-wood. But yeah, I hit driver off the deck, hit it perfect.
This maybe a touch right.
And I had about
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Second shot
20, 125 left, something like that.
We're looking at 123 yards to the flag.
So very, very happy with
So you'll
that.
definitely need to account for that.
Well, it's more of a crosswind than in the face, as you can see by my ball going way right.
No, excellent shot. I love it when it's the right distance. This one's just a little to the right. Nothing wrong with that.
Thank you, US Open banner, for being right in my way. Okay. I think this might honestly just be kind of a dead straight putt. Well, at our feet. When breaking like that at our feet, yeah. Damn it. In the grid view, I didn't really look at that. But then next shot, probably about 10 feet left of the hole for birdie. But they punched the greens, put sand on them probably about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. So they're still pretty bumpy and rolling weird. So one person on each team, my partner and the other guy's partner, each made one really good putt, but me and the other guy just couldn't make a putt. I had a I had a 4-foot birdie putt on 17 to go 1 up on the match.
Now this is second to the par 4.
And I didn't play the break that I saw because, you know, nothing was breaking because of how they were sanded and everything. And it was a little wet out. And
this one looks right on point.
and it ended up breaking. If I would have hit it harder, it would have went in, but
That's a good shot.
and then the 8s, it wasn't going right.
Had the right line.
It was going left, if anything. Why did that go dead right?
Okay, that in for par here at the 8.
Whatever.
And he'll stay right where he is.
Like, I didn't have a big enough push on my line for it to miss the
Hole
hole.
number 9, getting set to make the turn.
Whatever. But the 18th, I hit an okay drive. I only had one 70 to the pin, but again, you gotta go over a creek. Or not a creek, you gotta go over a little pond. That's not enough. You gotta go over a little pond, and I was in the rough. And this is one of those where I slipped and hit it a little thin, so it didn't get over, of course. But luckily, my partner, who gets a stroke on that hole,
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short
who
grass.
also went in the water. And they were on the fringe for an eagle. Because one of the guys I was playing with, he could drive it like 300. Or at least close to that. Yeah, he hit his second shot on the fringe, just about on the green. And
About 9 feet here to the hole.
my partner, who unfortunately had a very, very bad lie for his chip shot. It was in rough, but I mean, it was buried with grass over top of it.
Okay, good putt.
He was like, I don't even know if I'll be able to get it out of this. He chipped it in. I just raised my hand because that was for his par, which means we got a birdie on that hole. And they were putting for eagle. So they had to 2-putt for a tie. If they put it in, they get a win. That was a tough putt. They do 2-putt, so they get the tie. So we got I believe we get 2 points because we got the front 9. We have the back, or we get sorry.
Another fine effort off the tee.
We get 2.5 points. Because, so we have the back 9, so we get a half, but we won the front 9, so it's a whole. And so I think it was whoever had the better. I can't remember how they do it, but you also get an overall, and I think we got the overall. I do believe. So this is 258. What are we hitting for a 4-iron? 255. That's fine. Quite frankly, it's too much because this will roll out, and we'll aim this. I don't want to go right over that bunker. Let's try to give us a little putt. Oh, I didn't. The longer irons are so fast. We'll get the putt, but it's way left. The longer irons are so fast with their. So it's going right the entire way. It's not going nearly as much to the right as I thought it was going to. And a little bit up, a little bit down, a little bit back up, more down. So it's a pretty flat lie. I'm going to put it about right there. Oh, I just needed another 6 inches to the left. Where would I have
Just a short one left for birdie. Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie.
But
Well done there. It's a birdie to
all of my iron. Well, so I came into this very worried because, as I told you guys in the
4 under par.
with the last tournament that I played in, I played the worst that I've played in probably 15 years. Like, I shot like a 80 something and a 91 in my 2 rounds, and I have not shot that high in a very long time. So I was very worried going into this. And so first drive was good, just off to the right, hit it off the toe.
Tee shot right there. From the fairway, note it. This is second.
Second drive again off the toe, but it was still a good one.
Surprise me a bit if you were to stick this one close.
In the middle of the fairway, 60 yards to the pin for my partner.
No, it's a decent sized green. It's not bad.
The putting was not great,
This is a 16
but I contribute that a little bit more to the condition of the greens than anything else. It's so tough to... Wow, that started to go right and then just went a little left at the end. That was very strange. It's just so hard to putt there on those greens. And so I practiced a little bit on the practice green, and they were very slow. But once you get on the actual course, they're probably twice as fast. So that kind of threw me off because the first putt I had that was more than a foot or 2 feet was on the second hole. I probably had a 25-footer for birdie, and I blew it by like 3 feet. I was like, oh crap, and it was straight up the hill. Alright, this one's 472. I think let's hit a 3-wood. No, let's hit a 7. Try and get ourselves into position with a full wedge, a full 60 maybe.
Just the 7-wood there. Trying to control
Third
the
hole, oh my god, I hit the best.
into the fairway.
What did I hit?
Second shot. Good look at the green.
Hit like a little pitching wedge off the tee. Oh, it's 160. I had way more than a 60 degree. It's downhill again, wind helping. I think this should be a perfect wedge. 4 to 7, so bring it over there. But I hit it. It was going right at the pin.
This is
and it was just a little short.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation.
Unfortunately, the first couple of holes, my partner was really not hitting anything, so it was really all down to me. But that all changed on the that all changed later on. He started to really get into it. So.
He's going to get to within 2 of the lead as he moves to 5 under
fourth
par.
hole, I didn't hit a great tee shot. It was in the fairway bunker, but luckily my partner hit a decent one. It was in the rough, but I was fine hitting it from the rough. So we took his, and I ended up hit another 7-wood down here, I think. And I ended up hitting the second one from about 135, so I used a little, I used a full, it was 130, a little bit in the rough, not like buried or anything. And I said it was cold and wet, so I just used a full gap wedge. And so I overswung it. Didn't mean to. See that, and that's why I didn't mean to. If I don't overswing it, it stays on the green, comes back. Oh, it lets us putt. Why doesn't it let me putt all the time from the fringe? I don't. Oh, fringe. Sorry. Fairway you can't, fringe you can. It's still stupid. When you don't have Texas wedge, you can't putt at all from off the green, off the fringe. It's really dumb. But anyway, I hit a great one to about, it was past the pin, probably about 12, 13 feet. Partner makes it for birdie. We go one up. Or no, we get it back to level because they won the first hole because we actually bogeyed it.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past
That was a weird one at the end there.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13.
Then next one, par 5. I hit a great drive. Partner hits a decent second shot. I hit a great third shot, again on the green. Pin high, putt for birdie. Partner misses it, but that's fine. We get the tap in par. 448. We should be fine to go for this. Next hole, I hit a fantastic hybrid off the tee. Partner ends up with a really bad shot.
And that is yet another.
I chip it up. He makes the putt for par.
Right as he gets set for his second.
98. Gonna have to lay off of this one a little bit. Should come back. Oh wow, what the? Well, yeah, it was up on hitting onto an upslope, so yeah, that was my bad judgment right there. Should just hit the full one. Ah, see the last chip that ran, it was dead up the hill and ran 20 feet. This one stops after 2. So it's like I didn't know how it was gonna react, you know. And again, dead left. The entire thing went right, and this one goes left. It goes left, so it was like... It wasn't a bad read on my part. I read it correctly. It was that the green is fucked up. So thank you, game.
That's going to drop him back to 4 under par.
Thank you for that. Just like today, one of the guys, he was putting actually pretty well, but he kept hitting bumps on the green, which took his putts offline, or they were incredibly short because they were again punched and sanded. Yeah, normally they would have done it way before the tournament, but because we've had so much rain recently, or before that, they couldn't do it in time. So. Oh wow. What? So this over and the slow kind of evened itself out. It was downhill with wind helping. How does it not carry at least to the middle? That's what I was expecting.
This is second.
A carry to the middle of the green and it roll out. And of course the dispersion screws us and it goes 5 yards left.
Well, it's tough to shake off that
with a
bogey at the
flop.
previous hole, especially when you hit a shot like that.
Alright, well, whatever. Game just screwing me.
Yeah, that's well done, though.
Whatever, man.
Here at the par 3. He's going to slide backwards to 3 under par.
7th hole, I hit an off tee shot. I should have never hit my 3-wood, but luckily partner hits a great. I hit a great second shot. He hits a not a good third. So I'm way off the green for our birdie putt, and I decided to putt it because I've been putting pretty darn good. My speed has just been a little off, you know. Trying to figure out. Yeah, I think that should be fine. My speed is just a little off. And the grass was just so wet that it was short by like 5 feet.
No issues there.
I don't know why
in the short grass.
I didn't chip that one.
So Iona,
I should have
this is
thought about
second
how
from the
wet it
fairway.
was.
He's looking at 121 yards to the front of this green. 137 is the
But-
number you'll need to get it all the way to the flag. Pin smack bang in the middle.
Didn't think about it. We tie that
A
hole.
little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
We won one
This
of
is a
them. Which one do we
13-footer.
win? Oh yeah, we won the hole before because they made a bogey. We parred it. Alright, we gotta start making we have to birdie all 3 basically. Nope. That went really far by.
Didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is.
And then, yeah, we tied that
The
hole.
17th hole, ready to
That
play.
hole 8. Partner gets it just over the green. I'm just to the right of the green. So it's par 3. So he hit a great shot. It just ended up rolling off. Insanely tough chip from where he is, but we decide to take it anyway. Not really sure why. We should have taken mine. I should have just been like, hey, let's take this one, because we have a lot of green to work with. Where with his, we didn't have any green to work with. but it was closer. Alright, good shot. Anyway, it was a good chip, but almost impossible to get close from where I was. How is this 1.1 above? The grid is moving hardly any where I'm standing. I don't understand that at all. Let's see what happens on this putt. No, it wasn't 1.1 above at all.
Oh boy, he had it right in the jaws, and it just wouldn't
Yeah, I just
get
needed
there.
a little bit. Because 1.1, I moved that thing
No problems there. That's par.
less than a
Here at
foot out to
17.
the right.
And he'll stay
1.1
right
would have
where
probably
he
been about a
is.
foot and a half, something like that.
On now to the finishing hole. It's the par 4 18.
Alright, I need a birdie here to stay in it, really. We're 4 back at the moment. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's just go ahead and go for this. Try and get as far as we can. It's gonna go in the rough. Nope, we get lucky. 87.
Wonderful tee shot. This game not just about
Yeah,
length,
okay.
it's about putting the ball in the right position, and that's what
Aim it
he's
about
done.
right here because
Really
the live's
good
going to the right,
opportunity to
wind's
make a
going to the
birdie.
right.
Let's see if he can do from
So
87
wind in our
yards.
face,
Second
which
shot.
is really good for us. Take a little bit off of this. I should come back off of that hill. Whoa, going home. Man, if that would have went in the hole.
It is one of the best we've seen here at the closing hole.
Alright, there it
It's a birdie at the last.
is. Only on 1 under back 9, which is really bad. After starting birdie.
That's some good playing.
8 under from Corey Connors. Yeah, right, buddy. That's not him especially. He hasn't been doing too much
Too many
this year.
mistakes, Rich.
I'd believe the 7 from Scotty if the course didn't play so hard this year. But that 7, I don't know about that. All right, what's the win? 8-12, a really tough win in the second round. So
EA Sports.
but then we
and
go
the
to
United
9
States
and
Golf Association
we both hit
are
really good
proud
tee
to
shots. We
present
take
a
his
national championship.
and
Today, live second round coverage.
we take
of
his
the
because he's
US
worried
Open.
about going over the water on
Things
9.
starting to slowly
I'm not
take
at all
shape here on
because
this
with
Friday. For
either
some,
shot,
it is
I
a
either have a
race for the
7
top
iron or a
5.
6
For
iron.
others, it's
I'm not
about to
worried
stick
about it.
around for the weekend.
So we take
We'll
his
show you the leaderboard.
so that I can hit second.
The leader is
It's
the
in the
Canadian
rough,
Corey
but
Connors,
it's fine
who's
because the
currently
rough. Why
at
is
8
it
under.
doing that? I didn't move it over at
Meanwhile,
all.
our featured golfer not
now
guaranteed
this
a weekend
one,
tee time just
tee
yet,
box
covering
is-
just one shot inside.
But
the
it's not
cutoff.
moved back, actually. Never mind. I was like, it's the same yardage. Why are we so much further away? Oh man, I should have taken a power
That's
drive
a
there.
beauty there to get this second
57.
round underway.
I didn't
So
realize
not a
I was
whole
going to
lot
go
left
as
to
far
go
as
here.
I
So
would
set
because
up
the
his
wind is so
second.
much.
This par 4.
But honestly, with the wind and this pitch, I should be able to hit this just about full. I didn't mean to overdo it. Yeah, I did.
Oh, that is how you get to be world number 1.
Luckily, the wind helped us
Beautiful
out right
shot
there.
to get it in tight. Okay, a
So I hit my
well-played
7.
there, and a birdie to kick off the round.
Because
He'll get it into red figures for the day at 1 under par, 5 under.
I'm in the rough. Again, it's cold out. We're
Moving on, we come
170.
to the par
No.
4 second.
Yeah, we're 170, which is normally my 8. But again, rough a little bit, cold out, wet. I'm like, let me take an extra club. Took the 7. I mean, it was perfect. I did hit it a touch fat because it's a downhill lie. But that ended up being a good thing. We were pin high.
Great shape so
No, we were
far.
we were
At 1,
3 feet past the pin, a little bit to
here
the
at
left.
second.
It was only a 6-foot
Today,
putt,
let's bring in
so I didn't even
the
bring my
beginning
putter
of the
because like,
play.
he's got it, or
He's
else
looking at
he'll
138
cozy it
yards
up
to
to
the
2
front,
inches because he gets a
157
stroke
to
on
the
this
hole.
hole.
Pin is very accessible
So even
to
if
the
we
right
miss,
and
it's still a
center of the green.
birdie. for par for birdie, you know. And we have this wrapped up. They have to win the hole outright just a half because we're one up. You know, that's what I thought. And he misses, but he goes like 3 foot by. Or no. He only went like a foot and a half, 2 feet by. No, we thought they were just going to give it to us. No, they had us putt it, even though if we missed, even if we missed the next one, as long as we make the one back, we still win the 9. But so I ran to get my putter, and I had so much adrenaline just from running to grab it real quick so I don't slow everybody up, that I just pull the putt so much because I have so much adrenaline. I do miss it, but partner makes the next one. And, I mean, we win the 9, you know, so we got that point.
Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second.
But next hole we tie with pars, and then I win the next hole with a par,
It's a good tee shot.
I think. No. We tie the next one with pars. They win the next one with a birdie. This is the one where their partner made a crazy putt from the fringe. That's unfortunate.
That wasn't the right line, and he'll
That was a
pay the
really
prices. This
good
ball gonna run
shot.
off the fairway and into the bunker.
It's a problem with only having a blast, but I couldn't risk playing it much shorter than
It is
that.
on the green, but not where you want to be.
It's going right then back to the left, so I mean I think it's pretty straight and it's down the hill. It looks way further down the hill than what it's showing. No, I was deceived.
That's a good putt from there. A little short, but not too
It did look way shorter, or way more downhill than.
Nope, got up
What?
out of that one quickly. You could see it.
Whatever, man. Stupid greens.
That one in for a bogey here at the third. That won't help the cause one bit.
But yeah, we pretty much tied the rest with
Challenging hole coming up
pars.
next. This is
So we either got 2.5 or we got 2. I'm pretty sure we got 2.5 because I don't think the third point I don't think can be halved. And since we outright won the first 9, and then we have the second 9, I'm pretty sure we win that third point because we had an overall better round.
He's looking at 136 yards to the front, 151 to the hole.
Yeah, with that wind
definitely hurting
uphill.
in his face.
Oh God. Okay. I guess I needed to.
No doubt.
I mean, that was already going 10 to 12 yards past the pin. You're telling me I needed an entirely other club? That's insane. It's only 10 to 12 miles per hour. And that's one thing that kind of doesn't make sense in this game is the wind. I've said it before, but
That's in. It is a good par
that
here at
the
number
4 to
4.
7 miles per hour in the first round
Where he is.
would move your ball like 15 yards, which doesn't make any
Now for the
sense.
fifth hole.
And this one killed our ball by 30-something yards on a 10 to 12 mile an hour wind. That's crazy. Like, I don't think it's that much. 10 to 12 miles per hour. Oh, wow. Just went dead left, I guess.
That is straight
10 to 12 miles per hour, and this is if it's dead into you. I don't know if it was. I can't remember. I think it was into us and off to the right. Should have been 15 yards at the most. And I had that covered because of the club I was using. So, I don't know. That was a little weird. Alright, with the hack... Where does one... I think that's good for us. With the hack right there, yeah. Oh, the hack is so fast. The swing is so fast. If it... Yeah, I mean, it's a decent shot.
I like it.
I wasn't sure if that one was going to run
Love it if we can get out of here
or
with a green. That's a
not.
possibility.
So 1.8. See, these greens at Pinehurst, even though it's a video game, are tough. Are tough to really get a beat on because they have a lot of ups and downs. If I just hit it, it's in it.
We've seen others leave that putt much shorter than that.
If I hit it, it's in it.
Now eyeing this one for birdie. Nicely
Still a
played.
birdie, though.
It's a birdie at the fifth.
I say we need to get to 10 under.
And he'll move now to 5 under par. Par 3,
To be able to have a run on the weekend, need to get to 10. But yeah, with the teams, it's actually halved with 5 points each. And tomorrow I play with a guy who is I don't know how you get this high of a handicap, but it's a 40-something. Now, all he has to do is play okay. And it's honestly a pretty easy win for us. But... And I've played with him before. He's a really nice guy. He's a quirky dude. Man, do you know how much I aimed to the right with that shot? And it's still wound up off the green? That's insane.
Give this enough carry.
And when I played with him last time, we did win. But we used every single one of my shots. Except one.
Okay, that should be inside.
And that was a putt.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. 2.4 degree below, man. This thing is not an easy putt. And it doesn't break. 2.4 degrees below my feet, and if you look at the grid, everything is going an insane degree to the right.
Okay.
And it maybe breaks 4 inches.
That's going to drop them down the leaderboard just
Maybe.
a bit. Continuing on with this front side, we head to the
Like,
par
I could have
4-7.
aimed at the left edge and just hit it a little bit harder, and I would have made it. Like, how? How does that make any sense? Oh man, I thought that was gonna cut way more.
Just no chance to hold the fairway there, and it bounds into the thick stuff. The lie is not a friendly one, but still a chance to get on in two with a good shot here.
It's probably the worst angle you could be in for this pin. Yeah, I needed that to be a lot more to the right. Stay out the bunker, you stupid motherfucker.
Getting some sand in the
Again, with
shoes
that pitch,
for a second
it should
straight
not
hole.
have.
He's in the bunker.
It should not have made my ball go that far to the left. With a pitch from 50 yards. What a bunker shot.
Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7.
I'm gonna have to go off on this back nine, I tell you.
Onto the 8th hole, on the tee box, ready to go at the par 4.
But I'm excited. It'll be the last, like, big thing for golf this year for me. I'll probably go a number of times after.
Pin cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4.
I think we go with this. Because remember, that wind is insane. And we're not going to get much spin with the wind helping. How does that not go any to the right? The wind was almost going mostly the right.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
I guess it only does that when it wants to, you know. That was awful. I was so focused on something else. I was too focused on why the wind didn't do anything.
That was horrible.
Yeah, that should have been the first one.
Well, that was truly a very good shot. It's tough to sort of shake off a stub chip, but well done.
That one finished off with a bogey here at number 8. And that won't help the cause one bit.
You remember how much the wind is?
You don't just hit the shot sometimes, you maneuver it, and that's a really good example right there. Beautifully executed. Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th. We get the back 9 started here with the par 5 10.
Alright, but you know, you see what you do with the... You play the wind the way it's supposed to be. That's a long drive right there.
Yeah, good swing and a good result.
392. Still have 229. Yo. Again, with that wind, 205. With that wind, oh, we can't go that high. I forget we can't go that high on our approaches. I think this should be good though. Wind didn't bring it as much to the right as I thought it would. God damn it.
Didn't check, Frank.
Oh, I pulled it.
Yeah,
I just
not enough
noticed.
spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
What? What? Like, that was way beyond even our dispersion zone. Like, alright, whatever. Of course, just didn't hit it.
Quite enough pace, but that's pretty good.
No, I think the
So that's in for a par. So
the
he's
flops
focused
don't make
outside.
any sense when it comes
That's
to
gonna
your
be enough
dispersion.
to keep him just inside the cut line here in round 2.
Because even when I had everything, you know, before I made like the powerhouse build, the flops just didn't make any sense because they were almost never online. When like in real life,
That one looking a little right.
my flops are usually online. They might be like a few feet left or right of the hole, but they're right there, you know.
Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left.
And again with the wind not doing anything.
It's a bit of
It's
a head
mostly to
turn,
the
really.
left.
That was a green light situation from that
And
distance.
just
And, you know, far
it
from
probably
the
went
best
5
shot
yards
I've seen
left
today.
where it's been bringing it a mile. And I used a 60 degree. So with this grid, just for a thing, it's saying that it's above on my feet, but the grid is going to the right at my feet, which means it should say below. So at my feet, it is going to the right, but it says that it's above, which means it's going left. So already, the green grid and the lie angle is completely opposite each other. So what do you go off of? I'm going to go on the green grid because it's not moving that much. So everything's going a touch to the right until the last few feet. Then it's going a touch to the left. So that means it should go a little bit more to the right. And it's a little bit down the hill. So let's bring this back to there. Oh, it was dead straight putt. It's dead straight putt. It went by the hole exactly where I aimed it. Now, it doesn't really make sense that it was dead straight because for the first, I want to say, almost 10 feet, everything was going to
here at 11, and he'll remain at 4.
To the right. And only the last 3 feet, things were going to the left. And at the speed on the grids, it was the same as left and right. So it doesn't really make any sense that it was dead straight, but... And then another thing that's a little crazy to me, even though we are a powerhouse build, our accuracy for the driver, or for the for the drive, is max. Like, unless I physically push or pull it, we should be hitting it pretty much dead straight. You know what I mean? But it's very rare that that's the case. This one could be good, but it's going to come back a lot. Yeah. Didn't come back as much as I thought it was going
Not
to.
Super close, but safely on the green.
A long one coming up here for birdie.
No? Oh yeah, okay. I thought it was going way further left. What are they at right now? They're at 10. The guy was at 10 under. That's what I said we needed to be at to really be in contention over the weekend. Need to get it to 10. See, with the wind going pretty much dead to the left, I feel like we need to hit as far as we can so that we can hit maybe a pitch to where the wind won't affect it that much. Yeah, 46 yards would be a pitch.
So a big drive.
Straight up the hill.
Not much needed to carry
60-degree pitch. If we hit it about right there, or if we take this, it'll land. What? There's only what? All right, their pitches don't make any sense either. That's nice. So that was a pretty good ways up the hill. And this is why I'm saying it doesn't make any sense. A pretty good ways up the hill. Okay. And I hit it fast. I won't lie. It was like 1.5% fast. But it still lands its full distance. Up a massive hill. And then again, you're hitting up the hill. It's just a little pitch. And it rolls another 35 feet. It's like, really? With a 60 degree. Now, I say this because if I hit a 50-some yard pitch with my 60 degree and it's going up a hill like that, like I've done it today, it stops within a few feet. Why is this 50 yards right? I didn't push it. I have max accuracy with my drive. Why was that 50 yards right? come on.
I like the looks of this one.
I don't. It's going to be, I don't know. I thought it was going to be off the green.
A decision had to be made there. It was perhaps even a layup, but all in
A
all, that's
layup
tremendous
from
shot just to get the ball
126
on the
yards?
green
Are
from
you
there.
ridiculous? And dead. What?
Ooh, good speed there. That
Going
would
left
be
the
just
entire way.
perfect.
It's dead straight until the end, which it goes to the right.
No issues there. There's a card here at 14.
I love how their greens make no sense.
Deep into the round at the 15th hole.
It's kind of pissing me off at this point because, like, a lot of their greens have not made any sense. The way some of their shots have been haven't made any sense. Like, and again, with how high I put that,
And
with how
that
much
one
wind
not
there
on the
is,
green, but not in the
that
terrible
when
spot
it's
either.
full
Sitting up
distance,
in the short grass.
the wind was almost dead into me. Why did that go its full distance? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Ah, I overhit that one. Alright, well, we aren't going to be making an impact on this tournament.
Two wayward shots. Now a third to the par 3. This will be a 5-foot putt here.
Nothing has made much sense, really.
Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3. And that's going to drop him back to...
And it's like we're
4
not playing bad. It's the thing of like,
3 holes remain as we come to... the
why are
par
my
4
drives that I
16th.
don't push or pull going 50 yards off course when I have max accuracy? I'm not pushing, I'm not pulling them. I have max accuracy. Why are they going so far off course? Like, why are things that are massively up the
Will do
hill
just fine.
going their full distance with the club? I have a 10 to 12, I think that's what it is, mile per hour wind in my face. I hit it to the moon and it goes its full distance somehow. Like, what is going on?
Good, clean contact and a nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up. A birdie putt now at 16.
And if you've ever used the putting mat as a
I've had
holiday gift,
2
this is the
or
putt.
3
Slightly up a hill and dead
putts
straight.
that have just not made any sense. They've literally gone the opposite way on one of them in this round.
And he will definitely not say no to that. Deep
Like,
into the round now,
It's
the
becoming
17th
as
hole.
erratic as 2Ks was at one point. Like, so 183, 10 to 12 mile per hour winds. I could take this super high, and I have 14 yards until the pin. They should carry it just short of the pin. And it's mostly going with us, or it's helping. It's going a little bit to the right. I shouldn't need to aim more than 10 yards left. I shouldn't even need to be aiming that far left. I underswing at 0.2%, but it was fast. And it goes
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
38,
coming in
no,
so hot.
30-something
Now
yards
from the
past.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
How? How does it go 30-something yards past with a 10, 12 miles per hour wind? That makes absolutely no sense to me.
Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope
yeah,
to
it was a
work
good
within
shot because the
bunker.
last one
Always
made
makes
absolutely
it
no
an
sense.
easier shot, able to take advantage of it. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. On now to the finishing hole. It's the par 4 18.
I was going to say, of course, I'm aiming it to the right, and I bet you it's going to go dead right. You know, I mean, aiming it right because of the wind.
This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot.
Did what it was supposed to
Zip
do.
one in there close.
All right, honestly, we can hit a pitch. And I think, what is this, 60... I think if we hit a 70-yard pitch, it's perfect. Now we're 2.5 degrees below. I'm already aiming it a few yards right of the pin anyway, so this should go even more to the right. Now the wind is, if you look right here, mostly to the left. It is helping a little bit. But with a pitch, it really should not go very far to the left. But man, look at how much it affected it.
Yeah,
That was a great pitch.
Green. It's not bad.
I mean, you can't help how much it rolls out. You know, that thing rolled out a ton. I don't think it's going to break this much. I was right. I was right. Damn it. If I would have just went with my gut instinct, I would have made it.
Okay, safely in for his
That's a 1 under. That's an awful round.
And that will make this a second round.
It wasn't all my
69.
fault, though.
So for our
But we're
featured
6
golfer,
back.
Frank, it is on to the
I would
weekend.
say we're kind of out of it unless we play out of our minds over the weekend.
See what happens.
Exactly. This.
But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed it. We did get a skill point, so. See, look at our, I mean, the control and the accuracy maxed out. This one I can see where it's going off a little bit. Because our accuracy isn't quite maxed. But the control as increases, yeah, this is just spin. And so honestly, I'm surprised how much we can do shot shaping, but that's for our approach. Our drives, we can do a ton of shot shaping. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. See, it's the short game. I need that spin on the short game. So we're going to put them there. And we only can level up 2 more times. So, got something useless. Got some XP. Alright guys, but hopefully you have enjoyed it. Join me for the final 2 rounds at Pinehurst. Pinehurst is a very tough course, but like I said, some of the greens were completely wrong, and I don't know what they think the wind does, but when it's 10 to 12 miles per hour, it does not move your ball 20-something to 30 yards around. It just does not do that at all. What's our 3rd round with wind looking like? 10 to 15, so there's even more. Okay. So it's going to be a tough final 2 rounds, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Have a great day, and I'll see you. Bye.